In this video, we're going to be plotting and constructing right triangles with an exact perimeter. So let's go ahead and get started. The first problem says plot all possible points for a right triangle with a perimeter of 11 plus the square root of 61 units. In this problem, it's not as challenging as it looks. When we have numbers with square roots in them, it can look a little bit intimidating, but really all you're doing is unsimplifying. And what I mean by unsimplifying is we're actually going to take this 11 plus square root of 61 and we're going to break up the 11. We're uncombining. So let's go ahead, and the first thing you want to do is actually count the distance of the segment that's been provided for you. So you have to know how long that segment is before you can start. So all we're going to do is count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 units long. What we have to do with that 6 is 6 plus something has to be 11. So 11 minus 6 is 5. We're going to use this 5 to plot all of the possible points. Now, when it says plot all possible points, that means that we're not actually drawing a triangle, we're just plotting the locations. We want to plot 5 units. So what we're going to do is start at A and just count up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it ends up in the words, that's okay. If we were to hypothetically connect, it would draw a right triangle with units 6, 5, and this distance would be square root of 61. All right, we can also start at B and count up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could connect this and draw it down, and that would also give us a right triangle. There are 2 more locations that we can use here if we start at A and count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would also give us a right triangle with that exact perimeter. And lastly, we can start at B and count down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this problem, what we did was just count up and down 5 from each point, and we just plotted them. We're not connecting because it just says plot. In our last problem, it says construct a right triangle from side AB with a perimeter of 13 plus the square root of 97. Same idea. So I've already given you side AB. I'm going to break up 13 into 2 numbers. Okay, so what we're going to do is count the distance of AB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus something has to give us the value of 13. So 13 minus 9 is 4. We're going to use this 4. Now, it says construct. When it says construct a right triangle, that means I actually need to connect it. There are multiple different answers. You only need to draw one triangle. I'm going to draw all 4 just so you can see it, but you only need to do one. I'm going to start at A and I'm just going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says construct, so I'm actually going to connect all of these points together. And what I actually end up having is a right triangle with a 4, a 9, and the square root of 97. There is another answer. You could also start at B and count 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect. And connect it down to A. You could also start at A and go to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect it and connect it down to B. And there is one more final answer. I could start at B and go to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect it and draw it up to A. Again, you do not draw all 4 of them. You just need to draw one of the triangles, but for the sake of the example, I've shown you all 4 possible correct answers.